From Little Havana, just west of downtown Miami, we've got baseball from Marlins Park. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Miami Marlins. The Fish attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Wei-Yin Chen will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
At the plate, Duncan Erickson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Duncan Erickson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Into the box now, Dan Mobley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dan Mobley.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And there are 2 away now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Duncan Erickson. He singled his last time up.
Erickson.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they're going to get on the board here with the sac fly, but there's still work to be done, down 5-1.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman.
Wind up and the 0-1. Attempt here. Erickson is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding forward now, Duncan Erickson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Starlin Castro. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's got 5 base hits in 21 at-bats. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first. And that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Lewis Brinson.
Right fielder, Lewis Brinson.
Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Anthony
0-2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Brinson is there, 1 away.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in and looking for more. Duncan Erickson already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
1-1 now the count to the Marlins first baseman. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Defoe gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. All to second. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw. 9-1 is the way this one ends. Chicago came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Jose Quintana earns the win, his second, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Wei-Yin Chen permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the loop. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Duncan Erickson.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've taken a one-run lead. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Lewis Brinson is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-5 tonight's final. The Miami Marlins came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Severino Gonzalez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Kyle Barklaw wraps it up for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network. And as we set the situation for you here, there's a runner at first with nobody out. Into the box, Duncan Erickson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ratliff racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Kyle Barklaw comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
Tonight's ball game comes to a... And as we jump into action here, we've currently got a runner at first with 2 down in the inning. So striding in, Duncan Erickson. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And it's fouled away. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, don't let the fact that this guy's on the mound fool you right here. This guy has a nice approach at the plate, knows what he's doing, has history. I'm not surprised he was able to mix in a base runner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Matt Duffy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So it's Severino Gonzalez takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
4-2 the final score today. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, New York, we welcome you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight it's the first of... Robert Gesellman gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go for.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Ready now for the Marlins, Duncan Erickson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Defoe stands at second with no outs. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that two-seam fastball.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled away. The 2-2. Popped him up. Flores has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next for the Mets, Wilmer Flores. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Down the first base line. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting, the first baseman, Duncan Erickson.
Now here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Round down the first baseline. Erickson comes up with it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now in the box, Duncan Erickson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Three and 1. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Mets lead this one 3-0.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
And as we join the ballgame in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Duncan Erickson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Outfield in the no doubles defense, now the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th.
And as we welcome you into the ballgame, we find the bases empty, 1 away here in the inning. Stepping into the box, Duncan Erickson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and 1 error. So far for the Marlins. Right over the middle, knee high. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway. And Nick Whitgren is on to pitch.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both
A manager exhorts his team regarding a deficient area of production.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Duncan Erickson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Severino Gonzalez enters now.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together.
And welcome, everyone. Our situation has bases empty, 2 out in the inning.
First baseman, number 7.
At the plate, Duncan Erickson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Couple. The righties. Starting to loosen. Now in the bullpen. 0-1, here it comes. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And it's fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kane is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the box. And the wheels will spin now, as with runners at second and third and 1 away, we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
Now batting, center fielder, Duncan Erickson.
The 0-1 pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Shaw, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3. Rounded down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second. Clinton Cloud is into the ballgame.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom. They come away with it.
And as we join our ball game here, our situation finds the bases empty with 1 gun in the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping up now, Duncan Erickson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. And rarely do you see a player of this caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time too. Kyle Bearclaw takes the ball now and in.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there.
So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and one gone.
Up next for the Marlins, first baseman, Duncan Erickson.
Breaking ball in for a strike. And he misses there, 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores all the way from first as they try and chip away at that deficit.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
The right fielder, number 32, Clinton.
Pickoff move to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Marlins, third baseman, Randy Gonzalez.
And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a... Severino Gonzalez gets the call. And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Duncan Erickson.
Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Erickson is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. Here's a shot to left field and deep. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Fourth home run for him on the season, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math.
Fernando Villegas has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4 the final tally. Miami jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Severino Gonzalez gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Kyle Bearclaw earns the save out of the bullpen, his 11th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors.
And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning. Up next for Miami, Duncan Erickson. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And a fastball misses here to start the at bat. It's 1-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Drew Steckenrider takes over to start the.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-4 is the way this one ends. New York jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Jacob deGrom with his 4th win this season. And as we join the ball game in progress here, we find the bases empty, nobody out in the inning. Digging in, Duncan Erickson, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game, only down by.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Reyes is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Fernando Villegas will be on the mound.
Here now is
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings coming to the plate now, Duncan Erickson, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat. This is skied out toward right. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position.
Stepping in, Duncan Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Erickson is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. He got him.
Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end.
Ready for another chance. Duncan Erickson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Belt is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready once again, Duncan Erickson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
1-0 the count. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Dan Mobley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Scooped up to Crawford for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
That's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double. Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitch awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up. And as we welcome you to this one, we find ourselves in quite the situation. The bases are loaded here with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Duncan Erickson. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. they're running out of those pretty quick. Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Softly hit here to the left side. And that will conclude matters. Severino Gonzalez is 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. The Giants took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end.
The player receives advice about the refining of his game.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top. Half of the inning.
First baseman, Duncan Erickson.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Outside, 3-0 now. Chris Abreu is on deck. The 3-0. Ripped on the ground to first. Martinez gloves it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Severino Gonzalez gets the call.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great.
And we'll welcome you into our ball game as we find ourselves with the bases empty and nobody out in the inning.
Leading off for the Marlins.
Into the box now, Duncan Erickson is getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him. Andres Mora enters.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. And as we welcome you into the ball game, our current situation finds the bases empty and 2 men retired in the inning. So digging in now, Duncan Erickson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Drew Steckenrider is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 2-0 finish today. The Cards rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Luke Weaver with his 4th win this season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Adam Conley pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. John Brebbia closes the door for the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for Miami. First. Baseman, Duncan Erickson.
And he takes ball one.
1-0.
So 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 1-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the fifth as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. Wei-Yin Chen gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Nationals came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Jay Merced earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Kendall Graveman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Washington Nationals: 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Steven Strasburg is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Sliders. In for a strike. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape, winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 1-2. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Duncan Erickson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love, you know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Digging in once again, Duncan Erickson.
Duncan Erickson.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Dan Mobley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that the speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Career numbers against Chen. He's 2 for 4. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Duncan Erickson.
Number 17, Duncan Erickson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Marlins 1 and the Nationals nothing. Striding in now for the Nats, Vincent O.
Number 24.
1 out, nobody on. To first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Trey Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Trey Turner.
2-2. Lapped hard the opposite way. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Now batting, Duncan Erickson. Is 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Ground ball foul down the left side. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Right over the top with that. Curveball, and it's 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And this is fouled at the plate. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written the cake. Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. A.J. Cole will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4. Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. He had only 1 home run last month, so if you're looking at a guy in the middle of the order with just 1 homer, your team's not going to score a lot of runs. He's got to turn on the power in this lineup if this team wants to have any success at all.
At the plate, Duncan Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Duncan Erickson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Vila leads off first with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Ready now, Starlin Castro. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And he got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Left fielder number 8.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Austin is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Marlins lead this one 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Duncan Erickson. He'll try to follow up the... Doubled in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Throws him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. Defoe leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Miami, but they're on top 1-0. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Tyler.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. For a base hit here as he gets this one down. Erickson takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now to the plate, Duncan Erickson.
First baseman, Duncan
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Always a party. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. A piece up the line. To second for 1. Return throw not in time, and that turned into a closer play than I thought it would at first sight.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to. Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
And as we welcome you into the ballgame, we find the bases empty, 1 away here in the inning. Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson. Getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th.
Erickson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Severino Gonzalez is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win.